A new report shows that global military expenditure increased for the ninth consecutive year in 2023, as wars and rising tensions fueled spending across the world.
전쟁과 지정학적 긴장 고조로 인해 각국이 군비 지출을 확대하면서 2023년 기준 전 세계 군사비 지출액이 9년 연속 증가했다는 집계 결과가 나왔습니다. Tell us more.
Well, for the first time since 2009, we saw spending increase everywhere, in every geographical region. Africa, the Middle East, Europe, Asia, Oceania, and North and South America. Who's spending the most? Well, the Democratic Republic of Congo had a budget increase of 105%. So they stood out as the single largest increase.
Yeah.
They're having a lot of conflict internally. It's the government against non-state armed groups. Of course, we have Ukraine and Russia increasing spending, China and Taiwan increasing spending, South Sudan as well, again, because of internal violence happening there. And in the Middle East, Iran recorded a military budget of 10.3 billion, so it's the region's fourth largest spender. Basically, tensions are high, everybody's spending money on weapons, and everybody's getting nervous.
Yeah, and you just mentioned it there, but the big conflicts in Ukraine and also in the Middle East as well, those are boosting spending quite a lot.
Yes.
And all continents are in fact spending more on military expenditure than before.
Yeah, we've not seen this kind of increase across the board since 2009.
That's right. Now, military expenditure is our first vocabulary.
Yes, military to do with the Air Force, the Navy, and the Army, and expenditure means the money spent, the money used to purchase arms or vehicles or whatever it may be.
네, 군비 지출, military expenditure. 그냥 expenses라고 할 수도 있을 것 같아요. 이 경우에는 similar expenses.
I would
or
say that
expenditure.
expenses you use more for an individual. You talk about your personal expenses or your business expenses, whereas
Okay.
expenditure is more about a company or a military organization.
Got it. expenditure가 여기서는 더 적절하군요. And to fuel.
Well, it's to give power, to help increase or boost whatever it is. I don't know what fuels you in the morning, Sue.
Coffee?
Yeah, I think for a lot of people like me and you, coffee fuels us in the morning.
네, 연료를 연료를 이렇게 넣어야 차가 움직이는 것처럼 무언가 움직이게 하는 이게 또 때로는 부채질하다라는 의미가 될 수도 있고요. 아니면은 무언가가 일어나게끔 해준 어떤 원동력이 돼준다라는 의미가 될 수도 있습니다. 여기서는 지금 군비 지출이 늘어나는 이유가 여러 가지 갈등 상황이 전 세계적으로 있기 때문이다라는 의미로 rising tensions have fueled spending이라고 했습니다. Here's the headline again. A new report shows that global military expenditure increased for the ninth consecutive year in 2023 as wars and rising tensions fueled spending across the world. Now let's move on to the next headline.
India's nominal gross domestic product will likely outstrip Japan's in 2025 to become the world's fourth largest economy, according to a projection by the International Monetary Fund.
국제통화기금 IMF에 따르면 인도의 국내 총생산 GDP 규모가 2025년에는 일본을 제치고 세계 4위에 오를 것으로 전망됐습니다. Okay, so what's happening here?
Well, the projection for 2025 for India is looking at something like $4.33 trillion compared to Japan's $4.31 trillion, according to the IMF. Well, this is a big deal. Japan was already eclipsed by Germany, so for Germany moved up, and now if it's overtaken by India, it's going to drop to fifth place. The interesting thing is if we look back 10 years, 2014, India's nominal GDP was only the 10th largest in the world. So it's come a long, long way. Now we have the US, China, Germany, Japan, but Japan could fall down and India could take its place.
Right. India is already the largest country in the world in terms of population.
Yes.
Now, as we're seeing here, the nominal GDP is likely to surpass or outstrip that of Japan's. Let's have a look at this expression here, outstrip.
If something outstrips something else, it's doing it bigger, better, faster, longer, whatever it is, it's winning by a mile.
outstrip, 앞지르다라는 뜻이 되겠고요. 인디아의 nominal GDP라고 했습니다. 이게 명목 GDP라고 우리가 해석을 하는데 당해 연도 물가로 측정된 GDP를 말하죠. 또 반대로 이제 real GDP, 실질 GDP라는 표현을 혹시 보게 되시면은 별도의 기준 연도 물가로 측정된 GDP를 말합니다. Yeah, but nonetheless, India's GDP is expected to outstrip Japan's GDP in about 2 years from now. Oh, is it 1 year? Sorry.
1 year, 2025.
Not 2 years. 2025. That's right. This is a projection.
Yes, it's being put onto a big screen and we can watch it. Sorry, that's the other meaning of projection. The meaning of projection here, not like a cinema, it means a forecast, a prediction. It's where we take our data and we can say what we think will happen, in this case, in a year's time.
네. 추정이나 예상하는 것을 project 한다라고 하고요. 처음에 선생님이 얘기해 주신 거는 이제 화면에다가 이렇게 빔을 쏴가지고 보이는 거 그것도 이제 project 한다라고 얘기하는데 네. 같은 단어입니다만 약간 다른 의미라고 보시면 되겠습니다. Here's the headline again. India's nominal gross domestic product will likely outstrip Japan's in 2025 to become the world's fourth largest economy, according to a projection by the International Monetary Fund. Now let's move on to the final headline.
Chinese authorities have evacuated nearly 60,000 people from their homes in Guangdong province as days of heavy rain caused massive flooding in China's most populous region.
중국에서 가장 인구가 많은 광둥성에 며칠째 계속된 폭우로 대규모 홍수가 발생해 당국이 주민 약 6만 명을 대피시켰습니다. Tell us more.
It's very scary, but the issue is that a lot of this area, a lot of Guangdong, is part of the low-lying Pearl River Delta, and that means it's prone to flooding. So when sea levels rise or when there are storm surges, the rivers burst their banks.
Right.
And so several of these rivers have burst their banks. The authorities have called it dangerously high in terms of water levels. And it's an area with a lot of people. There's about 127 million people living there. It's one of the most densely populated regions.
Yeah.
Flights have been cancelled. Schools have been shut. Dozens of homes have collapsed or been severely damaged. We're talking about a serious situation, which is why they had to evacuate almost 60,000 people.
Well, let's look at that first vocabulary, shall we?
Yes, to evacuate means to take people to safety. For example, if you're in your office or your school and you hear the fire alarm, what should you do? You should evacuate. You should leave the building by the safest route and gather outside. In this case, if there's a flood warning or an earthquake warning, a volcano warning, any kind of natural disaster, civilians may be asked to leave their homes and go to a place of safety. They are asked to evacuate.
네, 대피하는 것을 evacuate라고 하고요. 그다음에 evacuation 이게 대피가 되겠습니다. Populous region은 뭘까요?
A populous region means there's many people there. There's a lot of population.
Yeah.
So if a population is populous, there's lots of people.
네. population 인구랑 같은 어원이어서 populous라고 하면은 사람이 많다, 인구가 많다라는 뜻입니다. Here's the headline again. Chinese authorities have evacuated nearly 60,000 people from their homes in Guangdong province as days of heavy rain caused massive flooding in China's most populous region. And that's it for our headlines.